So, hi again. I wasn't expecting this, but I'm here now with my amazing friend, Debbie Mulkern, who runs New Forest Aromatics, which is an incredible heart and womb-based business here where I live on the south coast of England. And she has great knowledge, decades of experience of essential oils and herbs and flowers that support, she can do all sorts of things, but specifically for us, that support the divine feminine and the root chakras of the womb. And she's developing a range of products to support us in our connecting with our inner goddess through the vibrational nature of plants, all local organic. I've been with Debbie to the lavender fields and mint fields of Hampshire. And so here, you see, here are the lovely things that she is making for us. This is a prototype candle, a prototype bath bubbles, and a prototype rescue remedy roll-on essential oil for to carry in your handbag when you need to tap into the inner goddess. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity because Debbie was telling me a bit more about the essential oils that go into it. Just to tell us a little bit more about which essences are in these things that we're making here.
Okay.
And why have you chosen them?
Okay, so this range is it's a goddess range, isn't it? It's an urban goddess, divine goddess range. So really tapping into that divine feminine within us all. So we have rose, the rose essential oil. Rose is for unconditional love. It's a symbol of Venus, Aphrodite, Mother Mary. It's always been associated with femininity and divine love. We have geranium. So geranium is, I think of it as the mother essence. It's like a comforting hug. Has a great affinity with our hormonal system and the cyclical nature of us women. There is also linden blossom. So linden blossom, again, a very feminine oil associated with Mother Mary. Really has a real beauty to it. So ylang-ylang. So ylang-ylang, which is a lovely little flower that comes from Indonesia. And ylang-ylang, I think, is very much about being in touch with our bodies and honouring our bodies. So it's that real physical part of love. It's once known as an aphrodisiac. In Indonesia, they sprinkle the flowers on the marital bed. So it's really about honouring our bodies and being in love with our own bodies. And then we have spikenard.
Yes, so, that's my favourite.
So spikenard has a big association with Mary Magdalene. So of course it's mentioned in the Bible several times, spikenard, but particularly at the Last Supper. So it was when she, just before the Last Supper, she used it to anoint Jesus' feet. And so she washed his feet and then dried his feet with her hair. And she used a huge amount of spikenard oil. And what spikenard represents is, firstly, it's devotion, so her devotion to him, but it's also an oil for surrender, so allowing us to let go and to step forward into our chosen path. It's a very unusual oil, quite an earthy sort of scent, and I think, again, Kristina was saying about our root chakra and our sacral chakras, really is a kind of sort of that sort of hidden part of self, maybe, those sort of bottom two sort of chakras, our real sort of connection to the earth. And finally, lavender. So again, as you were saying, a local lavender. Lavender is probably the most ubiquitous of all the oils. It's one that we all use, whether it's for babies all the way through life. You can use it later on in pregnancy and also for the end of life. And it really represents compassion and that compassionate part of self. So, yeah, I think those are all the oils that we've got in there. So we're just at the prototype stage at the moment. So Kristina's got these little bottles here to try, and I'm sure she'll be sharing them with some of you as well.
That's right. I'm going to bring these with me to Sweden, guys, and we'll try them in the circle, see what the scents are like and how it looks, and I really appreciate your feedback. And nice bath bubbles here, and the rescue remedy for goddesses, so that you can always tap into your goddess nature, even when you're in the middle of the London Underground or whatever. So lots of love Sisterly hugs from Brockenhurst.
Bye.
Bye.